Eritrea's got better literacy rates than half of Africa's richest countries. And what's crazy about it is that they did it with torn up textbooks and homemade desks. While everyone else was begging for World Bank loans, the Eritreans were like, no thanks, we'll teach our own kids. When sanctions hit, they didn't panic. Teachers started hand-copying lessons, students repaired their own school roofs during summer break, and they turned old factories into vocational schools. Now 94% of young people can read, and college is completely free with none of that student debt nonsense. I mean, sure, their classrooms don't have the latest tech. You won't find smart boards, but you will find kids learning practical stuff, like how to fix water systems or how to grow drought-resistant crops. Meanwhile, their neighbors are stuck with colonial-era curriculums teaching about French kings. As Mali and Burkina Faso kicked out foreign education experts, guess who was their inspiration? It's the small Red Sea country that said education shouldn't come with strings attached. Eritrea's military training is as much about nation building as it is about war. Imagine a military camp where soldiers spend as much time fixing tractors as they do shooting rifles. Eritrea Sava Training Center is part boot camp, part vocational school, and 100% African ingenuity. Kids show up as teenagers and leave as certified welders, medics, and solar technicians who just happen to know their way around an AK-47. Morning drill is target practice, and afternoon assignment is installing water pumps in remote villages. It's almost like a scout troop that actually builds stuff. When COVID hit, these guys didn't wait for help. Overnight, former recruits were converting buses into mobile clinics and propping up isolation wards. No UN approvals or foreign experts, just people who'd been trained to solve problems with whatever they got. Now Mali's military is paying close attention because after years of French-trained troops who can't change a tire, the idea of a soldier who builds roads on the weekends is suddenly looking pretty spot. A village midwife in rural Eritrea delivers healthier babies than some fancy city hospitals. That's the reality of a healthcare system built to survive sanctions. When medicine imports got blocked, they trained thousands of community health workers instead. This resulted in maternal mortality rates dropping by 80% since independence, all without a single World Bank health loan. Walk into any Eritrean clinic today and you'll see the hustle. Local pharmacists making antibiotics from available plants, nurses performing malaria checks under acacia trees, and the best part is that everything is free since 1991. No bills or insurance scams. And the numbers tell this story better than any words can. 4,000 homegrown health workers cover every corner of this mountainous country. When COVID hit, Eritrea's death rate stayed extremely low while advanced nations failed to take care of its people. Turns out decades of medical self-reliance actually pays off. Now, as Mali and Burkina Faso ditched French-designed healthcare systems, they're taking ideas from Eritrea. Because real health sovereignty doesn't come from foreign donors. It comes from trusting your grandmother's wisdom more than pharmaceutical sales reps.